Okay. Thank you.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause some pain, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is the third video, push day. I love push day, it's my favorite day. We're gonna start off with some stretching. Always good to stretch. I'm gonna do some pull-ups, you know, just mess around. Get your body loose. I'm gonna stretch my lower back first because it is very important to take care of your back. And how'd y'all like the new editing? I think I'm doing pretty good. Here's some hamstring stretches. It's a lot of work. This video is actually going to be really late because of it, but I think it's worth it for some days. Here's more quad stretching. This one mainly focuses on your quads. It's good to get your legs loose. Get your entire body loose, actually. It's going to be another voiceover day. We're going to start our first exercise for push day with tricep pushdowns. It's with the rope to where you can get that range of motion. And we're going to start off for around 120 pounds. Just not a full stack, but enough to put some weight on your triceps until the later tricep exercise. But this is just warm up. Anyways, we're gonna do 12 reps for 3 sets, like normal. For basically almost every exercise, I'm going to do that unless I'm really confident in it or I'm dropping down in weight. Today's going to be another talking head video with me voicing over, because the mic actually just came in today, but this video was recorded yesterday. So, the next video you'll see, the back day video, will have a new mic, and I will be talking without voicing it over. It'll be nice. Here's me shaking my butt. Anyways, we're starting this next set. I think I dropped down to about 100 pounds here. Yeah, just playing into the joke. Meine Frau lifted up my shirt in a weird way. Here I actually went up in weight because I felt like burning out a little bit more. Triceps are always a little bit finicky to get them to burn just right. Alright, now we drop down to 80 pounds. And I'm able to push it just perfectly. With triceps, you really want to get in front of that rope, not bend over, but like keep it parallel and push straight down. Don't go over like a 90-degree angle whenever you're coming back up, because that can hurt your joints. But you'll see here that I'm doing a lot of improper form. I'm just trying to get the warm up in, get the blood flowing and the power going through my arms while the pre kicks in. Here's 70 pounds, I believe. Just me hamming it out. Just remember that you want to get them 12 reps in, and you really only need 3 sets. Anything above that is if you haven't been training towards failure, and you're going way under what you could possibly do in those 12 reps. Anyways, here's a little like set of a different machine. I was really bored and I was stuck doing something else with my nephral, so I kind of just like went ham on this machine. I'm doing about 200 something pounds here. I'm trying to max out the machine, almost full stack it. By the way, I only weigh like 150 pounds, so that should put it into perspective for you. I'm not a big guy, but I'm sure I'm a little bit strong. Alright, so here's the main course of the day. We are moving on to chest, which I prefer Smith just because I can isolate my muscles more. We're going to start off with about a plate. Or not even a plate, this is 35. And I'm repping this like cheese. I don't like that, so I go ahead and put a plate on. Here's where I start to feel a good burn. The seats are so hard to adjust, so you're gonna see me messing around with that a lot more. Smiths, you always have to be moving that seat and getting it in the right place, otherwise you're just not hitting the muscle correctly. Anyways, you want to keep a bow shape with your like elbows and arms whenever you're doing this, or else you're gonna hurt your delts. So that's why you see me doing this sort of like arrow shape. It's very good for your triceps too. It puts a lot more pressure on your triceps. So if your triceps burn out, maybe then you can still keep that arrow shape, but bring your elbows out a little bit farther to the side, and you should be able to push with your chest a bit more and burn that out. Anyways, here's a plate 25. I was getting a little antsy here. I was feeling comfortable, so plate 25, pushing that. I'm trying to work up to doing 2 plates consistently, but this is what I got so far. I go back down to a plate. For this exercise, I try to get them 12 reps in, but since your chest is 2 different muscles, or at least 2 different main muscles, like your upper chest and lower chest, I try to do 5 or 6 sets on this elevated bench press, because I feel like it just gives me the best sore the next day. Here my nephral is helping me because I'm kind of burning out already, so I'm going to drop the weight a bit. Or take a break and flex, apparently. Oh my god, she does look jacked. Whoa. That's my ass. That is one buff woman, by the way. Alright. So, here we're going back to a plate. Apparently I was more comfortable with that. And I'm pushing it like cheese. It's going up. My feet are always doing wacky things. Here I'm telling her how many more reps I want to do, but she wasn't paying attention. And I ended up failing it, so that's okay. And now I got 35 on there, 10 pounds less than a plate on each side, and just enough to get the rest of the reps in to where I can complete that set. Remember to take your time and not burn through all of these, or else you're not going to get that little stretch in on your chest that makes it feel sore. Alright. Here we're doing 35 again for one more set. pushing that bar way harder than I've ever pushed to pass my classes. Just trying to get that weight up there. Alrighty, so now we're going to move on to my favorite part of the day, is shoulders, because my delts are crazy, and every time I do shoulders is when I take off my pump covers. So here, you're going to see me not doing full range of motion. I'm going to get a high repage in. I'm just trying to hit the side delts and the front delts. So I'm going at about a 45-degree angle, and I'm lifting. For me, I feel the best burn, way above 12 reps, and less weight. So, like, maybe 25-30 pounds for about 15 to 25 reps is where I commonly feel it. This is a hard exercise to gauge. I just know what the feeling is like. It's a burn. It's a really good burn. It's not pain in the joints, but it is definitely a burn on the delts, and it is comfortable as all hell. Also, here's a little bit of my personal preference, but you see how I'm twisting my shoulders back a little bit? That is hitting my traps, and I do have nice traps, but I also optimize a lot of my workouts to hit my traps, and they end up looking pretty good because of this, so I'm working on those pretty hard. Alright, here comes the first pump check. The pump cover comes off. And chest day, so delt's looking great. The lighting's great.
That's a good delt pump. Okay. It's better?
It's a good delt pump. Little biflex. Checking all three heads of the delts. Here we go. Here's another angle. But different lens.
One shoulder, two shoulder.
Here is the delts.
I mean, it is a video.
I'm a little confused. There's my traps popping.
Yeah.
There's the flex. There's a little double bi. Double bi again. And then flexing the heads of the delts. A little bit of a chest showcase. There you go. You can see the vascularity. It's pretty nice. Alright. Here we start, this is my second or third set. I don't even remember. But I believe this is my third set because I like to take my pump cover off my second set. So here we're going to get that final little bit in. You can see my delts aren't really moving that much. My range of motion is kind of awful, so this is something I definitely need to work on. Is straightening out my arms and getting all my arms up. Oh. This is where I call my favorite employee hot because he was standing right behind me. Oh, my favorite employee starts walking up. His name's Zachary. He's great. He's amazing. He is now in the video. Alright, here's the second pump check of the day. I do a lot of pump checks whenever I have a chest day. So there's delts, you can see the vascularity in the chest, all the striations. The traps are popping even though I'm not flexing them. And a little bit of double bi.
Back where? Oh, back. Back, right.
Here's a little back double bi. Delts are looking huge. It's just what I specialize in. My shoulders just look really good. My genetics are great for them. There we go. This video is stabilized, that's why it zooms in a little bit. Anyways, here we're going to a chest press because meine Frau loves this machine. So we're gonna get this in. I'm setting the weight to about, I don't even remember, probably around 70 to 60, because you don't really need to go too heavy on this machine, as long as you get your reps in, and then when you start to fail, get your half reps in, to where you can push towards going, what's it called, past failure. You want to work past failure, that way your body adapts to the past failure, and then it becomes your normal failure. I don't know, it's an interesting concept, but it's what you're supposed to do when you're bodybuilding. see my chest is starting to come up, become 3D. Looks like I have bigger boobs than your mom, so. The insertions are connected all the way up to my shoulder. Looks great. Alright, here I'm dropping the weight a bit. Just about 10 pounds to where I can get those final reps in. I'm pushing pretty hard. Drive with your chest and triceps. Do not put that strain on your shoulders because it will injure them 100% of the time. Okay, get your partial reps in and you're good. It's pretty easy. This is a really easy practice. My chest is starting to become very 3D. I have that sort of Hulk pump where once I start working out, I start growing, and then my normal state's like tiny compared to it. So it's a little bit of an interesting thing. Again, my feet are always doing wacky things. Sorry. I'm still getting used to the not cussing part. Get your partial reps in. Good, good. There you go. This is probably the last big set. This is really gonna hit your upper chest, so it's a good exercise to fill out like your castle framing. It's nice. Alright, here's the next pump check. This is, I think, 2 out of 4 pump checks, so this is gonna be about halfway pumped up. Not halfway, about 70% of the way, actually. So, here's a little bit of Tricep Flex. Pretty nice. It's really bad lighting for this, so I should have done it on the other side and a little bit back into that light, but it is what it is. Here's, you can see the heads of the delts, and then here's the full arm flex. My biceps aren't too big, but the triceps coming out are really nice. Here's a double bi. My biceps are looking actually really nice. Here's a, I don't even know what to call that. I don't know what it's called. And then there's a little single bi flex, which I thought was pretty cool looking. Alright, here we're going to start moving on to cable flies. Just for your lower chest. You're going to really get the squeeze in on the lower chest here. This is a different type of pump for me. It's harder to feel this pump, but you know it's there. You can feel it's there when you do it. You can see it's there. So, it's interesting. You can see it working. You can see the strain lines. You can see all of this. Good exercise. You just want to squeeze in at the bottom. Make sure not to go too far back whenever your arms are flying back, because you will injure your shoulders again. Here's me doing a little booty dance while I set the weight. By the way, I'm doing about, I don't know how much weight. I think it's 80 pounds on each side. It's around there. I think it's 80 something pounds on each side. So together 160 pounds. Pushing down, because for some reason the yellow machines back in this corner at the gym are all in kilograms and stuff. It is not American standardization, so it's a little interesting. Here you got to be careful on how you get that rope down, because it will hurt your shoulders. It's kind of a common occurrence in push day, is you got to be really careful with a lot of the stuff you do, because you will hurt your shoulders. Delts, just for some reason, especially for me, they poop the chute real early. So Here I'm not able to get that full set in, so I drop the weight dramatically to where I can get the reps in. I think I drop it about 20 pounds on each side. Here my form's kind of lacking a little bit, but I'm still getting the push in.
Alright, that's it for that.
Alright, here's a new one that I found that I'm starting to like a lot. So, maybe not with this bar. You're going to see me switch bars in a second. But it is your back supported on the heavier lat pull-down machines in Planet Fitness, but you're using it for triceps. So, I found such a good pump, such a good feeling. Like, the pump, it might be a little bit harder to see, but this felt so amazing to me for some reason this day. I do not know why. It's more strict, it's a lot harder, the cable's right in front of you, you're pushing down towards yourself. It is good, I like it. Here I'm only doing like 55 pounds, but it's a 1 pulley system, so it's a lot heavier than most of your 6 pulley systems that you're used to when you go to Planet Fitness. So, it's really nice to use. I'm kind of just pumping down. I think I might even get a lower chest pump from this exercise. I don't know. Anyways, just try not to bend your arms too far up, or else you will go past that 90-degree mark and you can hurt your elbows when doing tricep pull downs. Or push downs even. My bad. Here's the other bar. It becomes a lot easier because that bar is just, flat bars are just easier to push weight, but also they're a lot more comfortable. You don't get the same range of motion because it's not going like to the sides of your legs, but it's still feeling really comfortable and I'm still getting that burn in, so it's okay. You can see me struggling. This is a good face. I love feeling like that. When you can feel your muscles burning for once and it's not just like you're exhausted and tired, like there's an actual burn to it. Alright. I just love doing the subtle flexes, it's kind of fun. Here should be the last set of try downs. I am burnt out by this point. I don't know what to do. Alright. Here I'm starting the last exercise of the day. This is gonna be chest flies. This machine is crucial for building that inner chest. It's really easy to do. I have it on like about 140 pounds right now, so I'm just kind of adjusting the machine. Oh, there we go. Now I'm putting it on 140. I'm just adjusting the machine, making sure it's comfortable to get those final burns in for the day.
It focuses that close. It focuses that close.
I can't, my hands are too shaky.
Here.
So it's
Yeah.
okay like that. So you
Yeah.
hold it like that shit look crazy.
Is it on? Okay. Hey guys. I know you're probably not used to seeing this angle here, or from this camera in specific, but I'd like to give y'all a little bit of a message. So I love making these YouTube videos. They are so much fun, and it's like one of my favorite hobbies. But balancing this between my relationship, family, school, and just like all around life is really, really hard. So I really appreciate it if you could go subscribe or like the video or maybe comment. That would help my videos a lot. Or if you're feeling really, really ambitious, you can go down into my link tree, and I do have a Patreon that I just started setting up, and you can go apply to become a member, where if you go for the $3 tier, you will have a badge on my YouTube channel when you comment, which is pretty cool. And I do plan on keeping up with this YouTube. Maybe not every workout split I do, but every other split is what I'm planning on right now. Now, it's much appreciated if you give me any type of support. I'm really happy. It is not sustainable doing these videos, but I do enjoy doing them. So, I'll make sure to keep doing them, and I'll see y'all next time in tomorrow's video. So, bye-bye!